first opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, they can't get there. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Buxton going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Eichhoff is there for it. And the inning is over. In is Gerardo Parra. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Left fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Striding in, Mark Reynolds. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Parra rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Escobar is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And on the error, a run is going to score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
DJ LeMahieu.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton ranging back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Donaldson is on his way home. Now a long throw home, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest. Here's Mark Reynolds trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Buxton sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Eddie Rosario.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. So striding forward now, Jorge Soler. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to Reynolds, and it's a double play. So here's Joe Mauer. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Escobar. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Parra makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. The relay, and they won't be able to get Gonzalez. He's in there with a triple.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping up now, David Dahl. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Soler going back on it to the track. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Runners on first with one down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. Ready with the 1 and 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him. Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A swing and it's popped in the air back behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit the other way out toward right field. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Jason Castro.
High pop up. Eichhoff has a play. 1 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buxton.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Third baseman.
Pitch popped up.
Donaldson.
And this is handled by Maurer, and there's your first out. Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He pulls this one into right, and now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And he's retired, 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brian Dozier.
Popped high in the air. Reynolds is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Eddie Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit to first. Reynolds has it, and he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Number 5.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Grounded, foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton racing back at the track. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Buxton is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Digging in, Jorge Soler. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Cespedes will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
Joe Mauer
ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Third baseman
now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time. Like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jason Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Escobar rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. Here's Byron Buxton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing,
and we'll have to leave it there. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. After it is Soler. 1 down. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In is Gerardo Parra. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hard hit ball to short. Story scoops it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The next 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Escobar takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. A quick out number 1. Striding into the box, Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Luis Cora comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Line drive to left. Pereira has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. A throw to the plate. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple.
The batter.
Into the box,
Third baseman,
Josh Donaldson.
Josh
He flew out in his
Donaldson.
last at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The left
Into the
fielder,
box
number
now, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo
It's been a
Parra.
2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Parra take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Trying to pick things up where
The
he
first
left
baseman,
off,
number 12.
Mark Reynolds.
Mark
2 doubles for him
Reynolds.
to this point in the game. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to... So coming to the plate, Jason Castro. He'll
Leading
get
off
things
with a
started
twin.
now in the bottom of inning
Catcher.
number 8.
Jason Castro.
Softly hit here to the left side. And Castro's got himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. And he's safe. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Now batting.
He's singled in 2
Shortstop.
trips to the plate thus far.
Andrelton.
Hit on the ground out to short. LeMahieu on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Byron.
He's ready. Here's the first
Buxton.
offering. Tapped out in front of home. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He got on
Odubel
top of one and was a
Herrera.
ground out victim last time. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 1 run, 8 hits, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will get there to make the running play. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading off
He'll
for the
try and
Rockies.
lead things off here
The
in
right
inning
fielder,
number 9. Grounded to first.
Gonzalez.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
Shortstop.
Trevor Story.
Trevor
He's doubled and
Story.
singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second
Now
out.
batting. Designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Escobar in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll be the one to get us
Leading
going
off
here in the
the
bottom
bottom of
of
the ninth
inning
for the
number
Twins.
9.
Second baseman. Ryan.
And that's swung on and
Dozier.
fouled straight back. The 0-1 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Hit hard down the line. Donaldson's up with it. And he's retired here, 1 away. In now,
next for
Eddie
Minnesota.
Rosario. He's working on
Designated
a
hitter,
1-for-3
Eddie
thus far.
Rosario.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lucroy is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in,
The right
Jorge
fielder, number
Soler.
12.
He was a ground out
Jorge
victim last time up.
Soler.
Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
The final line score.